When you suddenly realize, you could wonder what's going on. Has something happened to them? Have they moved on? And are you going to start feeling their energy again? In this video, I will explain the two cases that could have happened as to why it is that you're no longer feeling their presence, as well as explain what could be going on with the energy. My name's Aliki and I'm here to help you upgrade your energy. Now, when it is that you feel someone thinking about you, remember that this is a conversation that goes both ways. You pick up on their energy and they feel yours. The reason that you could be suddenly not feeling their energy is not just because they may have stopped thinking about you, but you may have moved to a different level, to a different place, let's say energetically, so you're no longer at a frequency where you can pick up on what it is they're sending out. The energy that we pick up on is always at the same type of frequency and vibration as to where we are. It's definitely in the same type of environment. Now, if energetically within you, you move to a different environment, you move to another level, you move to a different type of dimension within you, they won't be able to reach you. That's why very often when I say that if you want to move out of feeling someone thinking about you, or you want to stop constantly thinking about someone, move your energy into your heart and into your core. Stand within you. When you're in your own energy, you will not be picking up the energy of other people's thoughts and other people's feelings to the same extent. And if you truly move deep within you to a completely different place, then you won't be feeling it at all. Now, the second case, what also could be happening is that, yes, they've moved on. During that period of time or this period of time, they are in a relationship. They are dealing with something in their life, at work. Something is going on where their thoughts have become completely devoted and focused on something else. So they are literally not thinking of you for you to be picking up on their energy. Or they're thinking about you in a different way. If the way that they're thinking about you shifts, then you may not realize that, yes, they're still thinking about you. It may be a different type of sensation that you're having, a different type of frequency that you're picking up on. And so even though you are picking up on their thoughts, because it's different, you're not consciously aware of it. And you feel the absence of what it is you were used to feeling, what it is you were used to experiencing. Think of it as your favorite radio station. You're used to tuning in, to listening to the music, to what it is that they have to broadcast. And suddenly they change signal. They're still broadcasting. They're still out there, but you're not picking up on it because it's moved. This is the same thing of if the type of thoughts and feelings that they're having about you shift. Now, let's say they've moved on to something else in their life. Could they start thinking about you again? Definitely. Most of the time, this is temporary. It's a certain phase during your life where you're not picking up on their thoughts and their presence around you. Could it last? It could, but most of the time it's only for days or weeks or sometimes months. It's usually not for years. They will go back to thinking about you, especially if this has been going on for quite a while. When you suddenly stop feeling them thinking about you, it's one of the most powerful confirmations that you can get that you were actually picking up on their thoughts, on their feelings, and on the energy that you were sensing around you. There's suddenly this silence. So if it was just wishful thinking, if it was only you thinking about them, what suddenly changed? You're still thinking of them, and yet you feel this peace around you. You don't feel their presence. You don't feel the physical sensations. Something's changed. Notice this and see this confirmation as, hey, it was actually them thinking about me. When it is that there's this conversation happening between you and someone else energetically, it means that there's something there with the energy. There's a connection. There's something for you to see, to learn from, and to move beyond, to expand. It's not something that without you consciously growing from within you, that it will suddenly stop. And the same goes for them. It's not that because they suddenly shift their thoughts to someone else or something else that they will not think about you ever again. Usually when there's a connection, we're drawn back together until one or both grow beyond it. The way you experience this has a lot to do with how it is you were experiencing them thinking about you. If it was this overwhelming rush of energy where you felt that you weren't in control of your own thoughts, of your own feelings, that you didn't have this clarity of your mind to focus on what it is that you wanted to be focusing on, then you'll enjoy the peace. But sometimes if you were enjoying their presence and in some way, even though they weren't there physically, you felt that you had them at least energetically as a part of your life, and you were enjoying this inner conversation that was going on, you can feel like you've suddenly lost a friend. You can feel like you've suddenly broken up, and this can be heavy. There's a reason that you've been feeling their thoughts and their energy up to now, just as there's a reason that there's this silence. How is it that you can make the most of this? What is it that when you were experiencing their thoughts nonstop, that you wished that you could have, that you wished you could experience? Was it clarity? Was it to be in your own energy? Was it something that you wanted to focus on? Use this opportunity, use this time to actually achieve and bring forward the things that you wanted to do. Use the clarity to look with it. Use the energy to focus on the things that you want to bring forward in your life. Make the most of it. There's also a way for you to find out why it is that you're no longer feeling their thoughts. You can do this either sitting down in a state of meditation or walking outside in nature. Ask the question and look at the energy. Feel them standing in front of you. And with that imagination, as you see them in front of you, see how you feel. See what information you pick up on. And trust that gut feeling you get. You will instantly know. The reason that you second guess yourself is because many times the energy that comes up, you question it. You say that, no, I'm just imagining it. It's wishful thinking. If you allow it to come and show itself to you and you don't force it, then it's true. Trust in what it tells you. Ask simple questions, and you will notice that the answers you receive are always short and simple. You will just get this inner knowing, and perhaps you'll hear it in words, or you will get the feeling of what's going on, and you'll say, he's in a relationship, or she's worried about something, or they're unwell, or I've moved my energy. I'm not picking up on what it is they're thinking because I'm focused on something else right now. If you want to learn more about the energetic connection you have, watch this video next.